Good afternoon and welcome to Live at 5, where every local story starts here. I'm Gwendolyn Morton. Here's a quick look at the stories we'll be covering today. Authorities are asking for help locating a man that they say is armed and dangerous. Plus, 2 fallen officers have been honored, and the identity of an overnight crash victim has been released. All the details, plus lots more, right here today, Live at 5. But first, in our WBON TV big story of the day, local authorities are asking for the public's help in locating a man that they say should be considered armed and dangerous. The Powell County Sheriff's Office is providing assistance to the Kentucky State Police and the Clark County Sheriff's Office in an ongoing case involving Cody Wayne Johnson. During the investigation, Johnson has managed to evade law enforcement. He was last seen around the 7,000 block of Campton Road and Cow Creek area of Powell County within the past 2 hours and has bleached his hair blonde. Additionally, he was spotted in the company of other individuals in a dark blue 2023 Nissan Titan with Wisconsin license plate PE 3486. Johnson is wanted in both Fulton and Madison County for unrelated charges. He is considered armed and dangerous, and authorities advise the public to exercise extreme caution when approaching him. If you encounter Johnson or anyone who resembles him and appears suspicious, you are urged to immediately contact 911 for assistance. You can take a look at that picture there up on the screen, but do remember he has been now spotted with bleached blonde hair. Well, 2 Southern Kentucky law enforcement officers, Sergeant Logan Metlock and Lieutenant Travis Hurley, were honored once again on Friday morning. The event took place as 2 bridges over Interstate 75 in London, the Kentucky 80 Bridge and the Kentucky 192 Bridge, were officially named in memory of these brave officers who tragically lost their lives in 2022. Sergeant Logan Metlock and Lieutenant Travis Hurley were both integral members of the London Police Department, and their contributions to the community were deeply cherished. Tragically, Sergeant Medlock was killed by a drunk driver, and Lieutenant Hurley lost his life due to complications from COVID-19. The dedication of the bridges is a tribute to these fallen officers, ensuring their names and legacies will be remembered by all who pass through the area. The signage on the bridges will stand as a symbol of the sacrifices made by law enforcement officers to protect their communities. In addition to the bridge dedication, various events have been organized locally and beyond to honor the memory of Sergeant Logan Metlock and Lieutenant Travis Hurley. A special wall in the police department has been set up with pictures of both men, serving as a reminder of their service and dedication to duty for all officers as they begin and end their shifts each day. Well, a deadly crash occurred overnight in Lexington that has resulted in the death of one of those drivers and also closed parts of Richmond Road as police conducted their investigation. The accident was reported just before 3 a.m. this morning and involved multiple vehicles. The victim of the crash has now been identified by the Fayette County coroner as 29-year-old Zachary Deek. According to the coroner's report, Deek sustained blunt trauma injuries to the head, torso, and extremities. As authorities worked to clear the accident site and piece together the details of the crash, Richmond Road remained closed at New Circle for several hours. However, as the investigation concluded, that road was eventually reopened to traffic. Well, Knox County law enforcement have an individual in custody who has been accused of causing thousands of dollars worth of damage to the Gray Cox Cemetery. Authorities report that they saw several urns, headstones, and stands that had been destroyed at that scene. During the investigation, the county sheriff's office has charged a suspect with first-degree criminal mischief exceeding $1,000. The incident is still under investigation. Of course, we'll have more for you here as more details do become available. Well, 41-year-old Matthew Ross Mauser of Adair County has been sentenced for 27 years in prison for child pornography offenses. The Department of Justice reports that Mauser produced online videos of himself of himself sexually abusing a minor, traded internet images of child pornography, and then discussed sexually abusing minors with others. According to a press release, in addition to the 27-year prison sentence, Mouse will also have a lifetime of supervision upon his release and will have to pay a $3,000 fine and restitution to the victim. Well, the Bowling Green Fire Department was called to the scene of a large fire on State Street early this morning. Located in part of the burning building is Senator Rand Paul's Bowling Green State Office. Authorities say that following the statement from Senator Paul after the fire, quote, "We're thankful for the Bowling Green first responders who arrived quickly to the scene to put out the fire and are continuing to work with authorities to assess damages and to determine a cause. We have a very well-established emergency management plan and the ability to continue operations that will not impact our work helping Kentuckians." Crews were at the scene for several hours to extinguish the fire. That is all the information that's been released at this time. As more information comes to light, you can tune in right here to WBON TV for all of those details. Well, Breathitt County residents Caden Turner and friend Gage Griffin recently stumbled across an armadillo while coon hunting in the Elsom community of the county. The dog started barking and had that armadillo cornered by the time they got to him, explained Turner to the Jackson County Breathitt Times Voice. "We just thought it was a coon, but as we got closer, we saw it was an armadillo. Somehow it was able to escape the dogs, but Gage and I were able to run it down and catch it." Turner further stated that he initially kept the armadillo for a short while he waited for the game warden to pick it up. But after researching the armadillos could potentially carry multiple diseases, he decided to release the animal back into the wild. The armadillo, specifically the 9-banded armadillo, is normally a resident of Texas. However, it has in recent decades been moving northwards and eastwards to states not limited to Kansas, Kentucky, and Missouri. Some scientists believe that warming climate is a cause of the migration. Even though the 9-banded are state mammals of Texas, they are now considered native to the bluegrass state. With that, we're going to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. We've got weather coming up right after this with Todd Nelson.
Hi, I'm Chris Lowry with Bluegrass Restoration and Construction. From simple service work to full paints, roofing, flooring, and everything in between, we're your one-stop shop for your home maintenance and remodeling needs. Our family has been serving the Richmond area for 3 generations, and we're proud to continue that today. You also voted us the best general contractor in Madison County in 2022. We thank you for that honor. Give us a call for all your construction needs at 859-353-1133.
Are you considering a bathroom remodel? Think about this. Remodeling your bathroom without addressing the plumbing is like going to get a facelift when you need heart surgery. Plumbing is the heart of your home. At Fast Flow, we understand the importance of a well-functioning plumbing system. Our expert plumbers have years of experience in providing top-notch plumbing services. Don't just settle for a pretty face. Choose Fast Flow Plumbing before you remodel and keep your home's heart beating perfectly.
Call a pro at Fast Flow.
I'm Michelle.
And I'm Jennifer, and in the spring of 1992, Bishop's Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cub Cadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop's Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see ya.
Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. From our attention to detail, a diverse staff, and the best aftercare in the business, there's no better local choice to take care of your family in a difficult time than Davis & Powell. Call in to discuss pre-planning and preparations so there'll be no additional burden on your family. Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. For additional information, check them out at davisandpowellfuneralhome.com. Davis & Powell Funeral Home, always going the extra mile.
Did you know Markham and Wallace Hospital offers speech therapy for both adults and pediatrics? Why travel north when you can get the care you need right here in Irvine? Adult speech therapy focuses on the assessment and treatment of speech, language, thinking, and swallowing problems. Pediatric speech helps children communicate effectively by assisting with the improvement of their verbal and nonverbal language skills. For more info about the speech therapy department, call 606-723-8235 at Mercy Health, Markham and Wallace Hospital. How do you protect your family during a disaster? Have a plan of action for tornadoes, floods, earthquakes, and for an incident at the Bluegrass Army Depot. Know what you will do and how you will contact each other. Having a plan helps to keep you calm and not panic. Visit EstleCountyEMA.com to get started today. Plan today for a safer tomorrow.
To live at 5, more storms rolled through the Bluegrass again last night. We've got meteorologist Todd Nelson in the Weather Center to let us know, do we have a clear, sunny weekend ahead? He's got all the details coming up now.
Thanks, Gwendolyn, and welcome back to the Bluegrass Restoration and Construction Weather Center. Pretty quiet out there with a mix of sun and clouds. We will have a pretty quiet evening. Most of the weather will be missing us to the south. Here is the radar and satellite imagery from earlier as some storms are rumbling across the Mississippi River Valley. Again, closer to home, a mix of clouds and sun. And as I mentioned, that rain off to the west and south of us will drift south of us. There might be a couple of showers south of the greater Richmond area, but again, staying dry for the most part. And into Saturday, we can't rule out a stray shower here and there. It's summer. We get a little daytime heating. A few of these little cumulus clouds will bubble up and again, maybe leak a little bit. And that'll be the potential for this weekend. But tonight, if you have any plans, looks quiet. We'll call it partly cloudy. Temperatures at 80 degrees by 6 p.m. and then down into the 60s as we approach midnight. So some isolated weekend showers, but a gradual warming trend as we head into next week. So Saturday into Sunday looking overall dry with a passing shower or two. Most communities, again, staying dry over the next 48 hours. But no severe weather concerns on Saturday. Looks like Sunday we have an isolated thunder threat. So again, just with the daytime heating, and we may have a couple of showers. Here's what it looks like by Saturday morning. Again, maybe a stray shower off to the south. Get some of that daytime heating going, and again, maybe a rain chance here or there. Most of that activity will be south of us. So tomorrow morning, we wake up to temps that'll be into the lower 60s, and winds out of the north tomorrow at around 5 to 10 miles per hour. Pretty comfortable day. Some afternoon cumulus clouds and temperatures topping out around 80 degrees. And again, the dew points will be falling into the upper 50s later in the day. That'll feel pretty nice. So 82 in Richmond, a nice Sunday coming up. And then gradually next week, Gwendolyn, we're going to be warming up.
Thanks, Todd. And for weather all the time, you can find it on Channel 9 online and check out our Facebook page and WBONTV.com. With that, we're going to take a quick break. We've got Michael Watkins up next with the Sports Report.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
The 6th annual Paradise Luau Dinner for Markham and Wallace Hospital is right around the corner. Saturday, July 29th at the Estill County Golf Club. All the festivities begin at 6 with an evening full of fun and laughter, featuring a Paradise Luau Dinner, music by Chelsea Nolan, Chris Shouts, Jenna Dunaway, and Sheila Neese all performing, plus a live auction. For more info and sponsorship opportunities, contact Kathy Withers at kawithers@mercy.com or call 606-726-2119.
At A&W, we know that sometimes you just gotta mix things up. Shake up your favorite combo with one of our hand-spun Hershey's chocolate, classic vanilla, or real fruit strawberry shakes. only at A&W. At A&W, we know that size matters. So we made our new triple cheeseburger one tall order with a half pound of juicy 100% U.S. beef and 3 slices of melted American cheese. It'll fill you up and then some. Only at A&W.
If you love local sports, you'll love the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show. Join your hosts Samantha Burford and Michael Watkins as they break down, recap, and preview sports news in our area. Each Monday night from 6 to 7 on WBON TV Channel 9 and on Y92.5, V99.3, and CBS Sports Radio 103.5. The Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show is also brought to you by the Richmond Raceway, Bluegrass Restoration and Construction, the Law Office of Patrick O'Neill, Nuevo Vallarta, and Bishop's Small Engine Repair.
Hey Madison County, did you know Berea Ace Hardware is more than just a hardware store? Berea Ace Hardware carries the top brands like Skag, Echo, Steel, Spartan, Toro, Bentelli e-bikes, Wolf brand scooters, Trailmaster go-karts, and Red Cat Racing RC cars. Check us out at BereaAce.com. We sell fun at Berea Ace.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Who makes the best meal in Richmond? Nuevo Vallarta. Friendly service, a place that's good for kids and good for groups. Head to Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. Nuevo Vallarta is known for warm hospitality, great prices, great food, and the best fajitas in town. Start with an appetizer, order a la carte, or choose from their huge menu of Mexican favorites for grown-ups and kids. Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond.
Welcome back to Live at 5. I think Michael Watkins has enjoyed being back in the sports desk this week while Dawson is out of town. And today he takes a deeper look into some of the many positive things that have come out of the EKU since they moved to conferences just a couple of years ago.
Eastern Kentucky University Athletics has seen its fair share of changes over the last few years. The biggest change was during the pandemic when, after 72 years in the Ohio Valley Conference, the university decided to join the A-Sun in the summer of 2021. In an article posted on EKUsports.com, it talks about how these changes have really impacted the landscape of sports at EKU. This past September, 16,906 fans packed CG Bank Field at Roy Kidd Stadium for the first home game, the largest crowd at that venue in nearly 15 years. Individual ticket sales increased by 36.8% during the 2022 football season, while season ticket sales were up nearly 15% from 2021. EKU ranked 11th in FCS football in total attendance last season. Men's basketball led the conference in home attendance average during the past season, and on November 10th, over 6,300 people poured into Baptist Health Arena as cross-state rival Western Kentucky came to town, the largest crowd inside Alumni Coliseum since 2005. Dan McBride, Executive Director of Alumni Engagement, said the EKU alumni base responded to the A-Sun move with incredible enthusiasm. The current landscape of college athletics changes month to month, sometimes week to week, McBride said. It sent a message to our fans that we're not standing still, we're going to move forward, we're not going to sit back and watch the change happen, we're going to be a part of it, and that excited our fans. While the tradition in the OVC was something EKU helped build, you can't escape the fact that there have been many good things that have come from the switch. From a competitive success standpoint, the A-Sun has been impressive. In 2022, the conference had 5 volleyball teams in the top 75 of the NCAA RPI, more than the American Athletic, Big East, Conference USA, Mountain West, Sun Belt, and many others. That same year, 9 of the 12 A-Sun baseball teams had an RPI of 175 or better. The only other conferences to place 9 or more teams in the top 175 of the RPI were the ACC, SEC, Big Ten, Pac-12, and the Big 12. We've seen both conference titles and division titles for EKU teams during their short time in the new conference, plus a Sun Player of the Year in women's golf and a national champion in track and field. as a new season and school year are on the horizon. I, like many other Colonel fans, cannot wait to see what's in store. That'll do it for sports today. As we head into next week, Dawson will be back doing our daily sports segment, and we'll be gearing up for our high school football season previews. For WBON TV Sports, I'm Michael Watkins.
Thanks, Michael, for that look at sports. We're going to take another quick break. Don't go anywhere because it is Friday, and you know what that means. We've got Samantha Burford. She is in up next with the Weekender Report.
WBON TV 9 is proud to be your source for local news, local weather, and local sports. At WBON TV 9, we pride ourselves on being the local leader when something happens in our area. Channel 9 reaches nearly 900,000 people with our over-the-air coverage. WBON TV 9 is also the #1 source you turn to locally for news on Facebook and WBONTV.com. Now you can enjoy all the local news, weather, and sports each weekday afternoon. Join us each weekday from 5 to 5:30 for the Live at 5 Newscast. It's streaming on the WBON TV Facebook page, YouTube channel, Roku channel, and our live player on WBONTV.com. And of course on Richmond's first TV channel, available on Spectrum Channel 712, Urban Community Television, PRTC Cable, and Channel 9.1 over the air. WBON TV, where every local story starts here.
Orthopedic and Sport Physical Therapy will help guide you on your road to recovery.
It is our mindset, a spirit driven to excellence to help people heal faster and better.
If you have pain or an injury, or you need experts in sports medicine, Orthopedic and Sports Physical Therapy is your best choice in rehabilitation, and you have direct access.
In most cases, you do not need a referral to any of our 7 locations serving the region.
Just give OSPTKY a call. Visit our website at osptky.com to find the location nearest you.
When perfect is in the air, you can feel it. Presenting the new Ultimate Comfort System from Lennox, the most advanced heating and air conditioning system ever.
Call 859-779-0122 now and get the best Lennox home comfort systems at a price you'll love. That's affordable heating and air at 859-779-0122 or online at affordableheating-air.com.
At Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, we value our patient relationships, making it our priority to deliver the gentle, compassionate care that you deserve from a dentist. We offer patients single visit restoration on crowns, bridges, inlays, onlays, and veneers with CERAC. Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry is equipped to handle all your dental needs, from implants, teeth whitening, root canal therapy, and more. For your next dental appointment and for more details on lip filler and Dysport specials, call Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry at 859-985-0201.
At WBON TV 9, you can count on our weather team to keep you up to date with all the latest developments, watches, and warnings.
We're here for you night and day, 24/7, no matter what the weather brings.
WBON TV 9 and our media partner 100.7 The Coyote are dedicated to you. That's why we say when the weather turns extraordinary, so does our coverage.
Get your forecast each weekday during the Live at 5 newscast on WBON TV 9, where every local story starts here.
Welcome back to Live at 5. The weather is looking fantastic for the weekend, and there's no shortage of things to do. But where to start? WBON TV's Samantha Burford is here to answer just that question in this edition of the Weekender Report.
Hey everybody, it's the weekend, and thank you for watching this week's edition of the Weekender Report for the weekend of July 21st. I'm Samantha Burford. Let's get this weekend started. Kicking it off Friday night, Thick as Thieves will play the Summer Music Concert Series at the Richmond Center on July 21st. Based in Richmond, the group has been bringing their combination classic rock, blues rock, and southern rock to audiences throughout central Kentucky. Enjoy dinner at a local restaurant or bring your lawn chairs out to the fountain on Friday night. Join the Richmond Parks and Recreation, Richmond Outdoor Committee, and the Division of Natural Areas Join their teams from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. for a Family Nature Day on Saturday morning, July 22nd. This fun outdoor event includes lots of activities and educational opportunities for the whole family at Taylor Fork Ecological Area located at 1 Hancock Taylor Lane in Richmond. This fun, free family event hopes to inspire individuals of all ages to love nature and learn more about the great outdoors. Register for this event on the Richmond Parks and Recreation Facebook page. You don't want to miss the 10th annual Hops and Vine Festival presented by CG Bank on Saturday, July 22nd in the South 2nd Street Business District in Richmond, Kentucky. It features 10 local breweries, cideries, and wineries, as well as music all day. This year's musical headliner is Utopia, an R&B, rock, soul, and Motown band. In addition to the local vendors, there is cornhole, Papa Shop basketball, Giant Connect 4, and drinks available for purchase. Apollo Pizza will be available, and the Swirl and Twirl ice cream truck will be there. Proceeds of the event benefit Humane Society Animal League for Life of Madison County, who will be on hand with their adoptable pets. This event is free and open to the public. Don't miss the new session of the 2023 Festival of Learn Shops starting this weekend, July 21st through July 30th. You can learn the craft of enameling while honoring the Bluegrass State. Create a customized mini coiled line basket. Forge a rustic letter opener over a traditional coal-burning forge. Create 3 to 4 unique pairs of earrings and many more classes. The Festival of Learn Shops is sponsoring a great night of music at the Chestnut Street Pavilion with Amanda Radershaus and Chris Schaus, a duo known for their singer-songwriter style and bluesy take on covers from icons like Etta James, Bonnie Raitt, and more. Rounding out the weekend is the Richmond Area Arts Council's Blues, Soul, and Barbecue fundraiser. It's on Sunday night, July 23rd, from 6 to 9 p.m. at Chenault Vineyards. The core band of Boogie G. Burdette, Mac Davenport, Jacob Hammock, Mike Howard, and Randy Westbrook will be joined by Memphis-based vocalist, guitarist, harmonica player, Elmo Lee Thomas. A delicious luau-style pig roast will be provided by Straight from Texas Barbecue, and a cash bar will be available. Tickets are $40 and are only available through artsinrichmond.org or by calling the Richmond Area Arts Council. Watch our Weekender Report every Friday on WBON TV to find out what's happening in Richmond and Berea, Kentucky, and all the surrounding counties. Keep telling your friends to watch the Weekender Report every weekend on WBON TV, and keep sending in those events to our WBON TV Facebook Messenger. Thanks for watching. I'm Samantha Burford.
Thanks, Samantha. Looks like a lot of fun things going on over the weekend. But if you're looking for something to do right now, well, you could head on out to Paradise Cove, where tonight they are having that free swim. That started at 4 p.m. It's going to run through 7 p.m. tonight. That's at Paradise Cove Aquatic Center. It's weather permitting, which is beautiful outside, but capacity limits do still apply. If you have any questions, you're asked to call the pool at 859-626-POOL. Looks like a beautiful day out there to take a swim, especially a free swim. Have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy the beautiful weather, and I will see you right back here Monday, live at 5.